Hey Pisces, I hope you're all having a blessed day today. This is the second time that I'm recording this reading, and these are your angel messages coming in. Spirit is saying that a situation that you're concerned about or something that's overwhelming has already been taken care of. It's already been resolved. The thing is, you may be in the present moment where you don't know what's next, but your angels, your guides are reassuring you that this has been taken care of, that there is a better resolution. Decide to be happy now. There's something here about the law of assumption, assuming that things have already been taken care of, assuming that it's already been resolved. You're going to get a very positive outcome. Whatever the situation is, Spirit is saying, do not worry, because worry is feeding the energy of doubt. It's feeding the energy of fear or anxiety. It says here to honor and trust your feelings. So if you feel that something is off, or if you feel the need to change something, Spirit is saying that there is a better solution, there is a better way, but there's a need to tune into the energy of stillness and to quiet down the noise around you. It's reassuring you that this situation has already been resolved. Your higher self, God, the universe, your angels can see past, present, and future. So they're looking into a future timeline to where this has already been taken care of. When you feel pressured or you make decisions from a place of urgency, that's when you're more likely to make a mistake. So Spirit is saying, be still in this moment. The clarity, the answers that you seek, they're coming to you now. Decide to be happy now. Focus on your gratitude list and all the things that are going right in your life. And you're going to continue to feed that energy. Let's go ahead and jump into the tarot to see what messages Spirit has for you. Holy Spirit, what does Pisces need to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know at this time? We have the Hierophant in the upright. That's a major arcana. We have the Page of Swords. Air energy. What does Pisces need to know now, Holy Spirit? And we have the Sun in the upright. Okay, so you have two major arcanas coming in. You have good news coming your way, but there's a need to keep this to yourself. You have a lot of external energy focused on you, and someone here is being very nosy about you. I'm getting stalker energy. I'm also hearing the word gossip. So someone may be talking behind your back. Someone may be trying to ask other people personal information about you. I don't know if this is an obsession or you just caught this person's attention, but they're very invested in you and what it is that you're doing in your life. However, Spirit is saying that the successes, the victories, the good news coming your way, you're meant to protect this and keep it to yourself. Why is the Hierophant here? Please clarify. Also, the Hierophant is card number 5. 5 is a number of change. Change leading to higher levels of freedom. So at this time, your paradigm, your day-to-day life may be restructuring itself, maybe changing. You may want to implement new routines, new habits into your life. Okay, there's something here about your paradigm shifting because it's expanding to offer you new levels of freedom. Please clarify the Hierophant. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, walking away from something that is no longer working out or is keeping you small or restricting you in some way. And then we have the Five of Swords, walking away from mind games, walking away from deception, walking away from people that have this selfish nature or just want to be right. People that are led by their ego. Tell me more. Clarify the Hierophant. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know about the Hierophant, Holy Spirit? Okay, we have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Something here was trying to create some kind of challenge or resistance in your life. Someone here wanted to rain on your parade. You have neutralized all the karma in your life and you've been building positive karma. Someone here was triggered by your happiness. They wanted to rain on your parade. This is why the Ten of Cups is in the reverse. This is the happily ever after. And what I'm getting here is, this is the reason why you're being called to move in silence. What people don't know about, they can't ruin. This is why the Sun in the upright, this is good news, this is success, this is a big yes card coming your way. Again, this is the happiest card in the tarot deck. But next to the Page of Swords, you may need to keep this to yourself. Keep your wins private. Keep your victories to yourself. There's something here about them not knowing what it is that you're thinking, not knowing what it is that you're up to, because you have a lot of nosy people around you. That's the Page of Swords. Not only being nosy about you, but also gossiping behind your back. The Ten of Cups in the reverse, wanting to rain on your parade, being triggered by your happiness. Eight of Cups, there's a need to walk away from a paradigm or a routine or a habit that's no longer serving you. Clarify the Page of Swords. What does Pisces need to know about the Page of Swords? What is this about? We have the Eight of Wands in the upright. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. Someone here feels rejected by you. They feel like you rejected their offer or something here was out of alignment. Eight of Wands. This is messages, communication, emails, phone calls, actions. The Eight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. So whoever this person is, they feel like you shut them out or you rejected them in some way. And they were speaking behind your back, Five of Wands. And it created some kind of conflict. Two of Cups. They wanted some kind of union with you. They wanted to be on the same page or be in alignment about a situation. With the Hierophant in the upright, you received higher guidance about the situation and you decided to go your own way. Eight of Cups. You walked away from something or someone and it created some kind of conflict with the Five of Wands. Someone here is feeling competitive with you. They're trying to outsmart you. They're trying to outwit you. They're trying to match something that you do. Holy Spirit, what does Pisces need to know about this Page of Swords? What are your messages for Pisces in regards to the Page of Swords? Somebody is mad at you right now because you picked peace over drama and distance over disrespect. You didn't play into the game. You didn't give them the reaction they wanted. The only thing they can take from you is notes. Someone here is not just trying to figure you out, they're also trying to copy you. They're also trying to embody your energy, whether they're being toxic or competitive, or they're trying to compare themselves to you in some way. It's created some kind of conflict outside of you that you're not even aware of. You set the record straight and you didn't give in to the game. You didn't have to play to win. And then we have, this is a positive sign. Yeah, you won without even playing. You pulled yourself out of a dynamic that would have been messy or destructive or just conflict for no reason. Why is the Five of Wands here? Please clarify. What does Pisces need to know? We have the Two of Wands in the reverse. They had a plan. They had a vision when it comes to you, and this did not come to pass. Something here was halted or shut down. And we do have the Eight of Cups. So you walked away from a situation and this person wasn't able to carry out their plan. You didn't give them the reaction they wanted. They thought that you would play into the game. If they tried to bait you into conflict or they tried to bait you to react or say something, it didn't work. Hey, this backfired. Their plan was halted. Hey, the Two of Wands is a card of planning. It's a card of strategizing and visioning. But in the reverse, their plan was halted. Give me one more. What does Pisces need to know about the Five of Wands? Please clarify. We have the Moon in the reverse. What this person is doing is not secret. It's not hidden. You're already aware of this person's plan. You're already aware of whatever kind of nonsense is going on behind the scenes. They can't hide it from you. You're tapped in. You're picking up on the energy. Your intuition is too strong. They can't hide it from you. You can see straight through them. Give me one more clarifier, Holy Spirit, for the Five of Wands. What does Pisces need to know? Okay, we have two. We have the Tower and we have the Eight of Swords. They got caught up in their own Tower moment. Whatever kind of destruction, whatever kind of chaos they tried to create in your life, they're having to deal with that now. It backfired. Eight of Swords energy. They feel trapped. This person was setting up a trap for you, but they fell into that trap in the process. It backfired. Yeah, now they feel blindsided. They didn't see this coming. Moon in the reverse, they can't hide anything from you. Your intuition picks up on the slightest shift of energy. This energy was reversed. You are divinely protected, and their plan did not come to pass. Whatever they had planned for you backfired. Now they're in the Eight of Swords, Tower energy, and the Five of Wands. This conflict is getting messy. Things have gotten out of control. Holy Spirit, why is the Ten of Cups in the reverse? What does Pisces need to know about the Ten of Cups in the reverse? We have the World in the reverse. So a major arcana is clarifying the Ten of Cups. This person feels like this isn't over and something here was left open. This could be a fire sign for some of you. It could also be an earth sign. It doesn't have to be either one of those signs, but I'm getting here fire energy. There's conflict and there's consequences. They were not expecting it to backfire. They were trying to force an outcome, but it didn't work. Two of Wands in the reverse. Their plan was halted. Clarify the Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Three of Cups in the upright. You may have a lot of people that are obsessed with you, but obsession is not love. Obsession comes from a place of control. But this blessing, this celebration is only meant for you. Okay, someone here is not meant to be a part of this because they create conflict. This person may be toxic or they may be argumentative, and whatever energy they were dishing out, it's now come back to bite them in the ASS. Okay, they're having to deal with this karma, tower moment. Something here was shattered. Whatever kind of narrative or illusion this person was believing, it's now been destroyed. Okay, the Moon in the reverse, they can't hide anything from you. And the Three of Cups, they're not getting to celebrate with you. They're not crossing these milestones with you. You decided to walk away from this person. There may be at least 5 people involved in this situation with the Five of Wands. Okay, this person has been gossiping. This person has been stalking. They've been watching your every move with the Page of Swords. They see you having a good time or they see you with someone else. And they're jealous. They're wanting to find out information about the people that you're hanging out with or where is it that Pisces is headed. They're very invested in your life and who you're hanging out with, who has your attention, who has your time, who has your heart. Okay, the Three of Cups is a card of soulmates. It's a card of celebration. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Give me a few more messages for the Three of Cups. What does Pisces need to know? A lack of boundaries invites disrespect. So you may have set a boundary with this person that doesn't allow them to access your energy. You may no longer welcome this person in your life, and they're upset at your boundaries. In the past, you may have been more open and forgiving, but at this point, you've set some very strong boundaries and someone here doesn't like it. Okay, move in silence. Keep your good news to yourself and keep your wins to yourself. Keep winning in private. They don't need to know what it is that you're up to because you have a lot of nosy people. You have at least 5 people that are very invested in your life, that are obsessed with you. Again, obsession is not love. It comes from a place of control. You inspire people who pretend not to see you. Okay, they're watching you. They can lie, they can pretend, but they can't fake energy. Energy doesn't lie. You didn't give them the reaction they wanted, and this is why they're playing all these mind games. This is why they're gossiping. This is why they're trying to change the narrative about you. And they're watching your every move. So keep your wins private. Keep your moves silent. Don't let them know what it is that you're up to. Protect the people that you care about. Again, what people don't know about, they can't ruin. If there's relationships in your life, if there's projects that you're working on, if there's good news that you usually share with others, keep it to yourself. Because someone's intentions are not coming from a pure place. Holy Spirit, clarify the Two of Cups. What does Pisces need to know about the Two of Cups? You have the Three of Pentacles. You have the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Cups. You have the Emperor. There's a person in your life that you truly respect, and this person may embody a lot of the qualities that someone else was faking or pretending to be. You know who's fake and you know who's real. So, whoever this Page of Swords is, they may have seen you with someone else, and this is a person that you actually respect. This person may have tried to imitate their qualities, but you realize that they were fake. They were just talking the talk, or they were trying to embody this energy, but it's not really who they are. Page of Pentacles. They're either just starting out or they're pretending to be someone they're really not. Okay, you may not respect this person, this Page of Swords energy, but with the Emperor coming in, you have someone here that actually is who they say they are, who is embodied in their masculine energy. Okay, they walk the talk, they don't just talk the talk. Three of Pentacles is a person that you are very compatible with. This is a person that you get along with, is someone that knows how to build, who knows how to collaborate, who brings resources, who brings knowledge to the table. This person is high value. They have a lot to contribute. Okay, so this is someone that you actually respect, whereas this past person was trying to fake being someone they're really not. Okay, so Two of Cups, they seen you with someone else, or they seen you around other people, and they're jealous. They're trying to find out who this person is. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What are your messages for Pisces in regards to this reading? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know, Holy Spirit? Okay, your heart wants them, but your spirit doesn't. Listen to your spirit. You may have had an emotional attachment to someone, but once you've seen their true colors, the emotions were gone. Okay, Eight of Cups, you walked away. Now there's someone here that you actually respect. You are more capable than your fear wants you to believe. Your fear is always trying to protect you, is always trying to keep you the same. The Spirit is saying, Pisces, you are well equipped to do something new, to take something on. Even if it does entail more responsibility, you have what it takes. And be unapologetic. Do not ask for permission at this time. Take action and move forward as you feel guided to. This situation is already resolved. This card comes to you as reassurance that the situation you're inquiring about is happily concluded. The angels have been working behind the scenes to heal the source of your concerns. Although you may not yet see how this issue has been resolved, trust that it is. Let go of worries and relax with certainty that all is well. Possible specific meanings. There is nothing to worry about. Everything will turn out fine. This relationship is worth saving. Stay in your current situation as the problems will soon be resolved. Give any worries, cares, and concerns in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this situation in a divinely perfect way. So you can pause the reading here if you feel guided to recite this prayer. Whoever this Emperor energy is, you're a lot more compatible with this person. Again, this is someone that you actually respect. This is someone who walks the talk. Two of Cups, you're seeing eye to eye with this person. You're on the same page. Now with the Page of Swords, this is someone who is pretending to be an Emperor. This is someone who is pretending to embody the same qualities as the Emperor energy. Again, this is the divine masculine. So you have someone here that is very nosy or very curious about who is it that you're talking to, who are you around, who are these people that you're celebrating with the Three of Cups. They're very invested in your personal life. They want to know more about you. Again, Ten of Cups in the reverse, they were trying to rain on your parade. They were trying to ruin something for you or create more obstacles and challenges on your path. This is someone that is triggered by your happiness. They're triggered by the things that are going right in your life. This is why Spirit is saying, move in silence. Okay, we keep getting this card in a lot of your readings. So you're meant to keep things to yourself at this time. Tell me more about this Emperor. What does Pisces need to know? Please clarify. You have the Lovers in the upright. This is someone that you are divinely aligned with. You both complement each other. So Three of Pentacles to the Emperor. You're compatible with this person. Okay, this could be in business, this could be a friendship, this could be a relationship, whatever this is for you. This is a very grounding force, a grounding presence. Tell me more. What does Pisces need to know about this Emperor? Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is everything they're not. 33 on the clock, with the Ten of Swords showing up to clarify the Emperor. This is a person who has zero tolerance for betrayal. Any kind of deceit, any kind of mind games. This person is real. This person is grounded. They don't have time for games. So you're both in alignment about this. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They don't invest into imbalanced dynamics. This person doesn't have any time for mind games, deceit, or betrayal. They only invest their time into things that give back. Bringing something different to the table. You may have been dealing with pages or knights or even kings in the past, but this is a real emperor. I just heard they don't have time to waste time. They don't have time for games. They don't have time for ego battles. It's not really about that. You walked away from people and situations that were not in alignment. It was almost a test from the universe to see if you would settle. And every time you walked away, you got something better. People that were more in alignment. People that were higher value. Opportunities that were better for you. Okay, but the test was whether or not you would put up with something, whether or not you would tolerate something, or if you would walk away and not settle. In the Eight of Cups in the upright, you ended up walking away. And this is why you're getting better people, better opportunities, better environments for you. The Hierophant, your paradigm is shifting. This person is expanding your paradigm. They're expanding your horizons. They have a lot to bring to the table. Okay, this is a very powerful person. Again, there is a level here of respect. Because people that respect themselves, they don't have time for games. They don't have time for ego battles. They don't have time for deception because their time is valuable. Okay, so you're seeing eye to eye with a person here that has zero tolerance for any kind of betrayal or deceit. Ten of Swords. Nothing really comes from trying to hurt another person, whereas you can see where this person's mindset is. Five of Swords. As long as they can inflict pain, as long as they can create resistance or challenges, they feel like that's a win. They are so short-sighted is what I'm getting here. This is why you walked away. There was nothing really to lose. Holy Spirit, give me a few more messages for the Emperor. What does Pisces need to know about this Emperor energy? Because you see too much, because you know so much, there may be very few people that you actually respect. You may be a respectful person, as in you're polite, you're kind, but when you have true respect for a person, it's because they walk the talk. They are who they say they are. They're not hiding behind masks. They're not playing games. They're not pretending to be something they're not. Okay, so you already know the truth. This could be a Capricorn. This could be an Aries. It doesn't have to be that sign. Your absence is felt louder than your presence. You owe some people your absence. It's time to deliver on that. Okay, Eight of Cups. Some of you already walked away. Some of you already cut someone out of your life. Okay, stop carrying what isn't yours. This is not your responsibility. Whatever this person has to deal with, because they're playing all these mind games, that's their karma to deal with. It's not your problem. You can't save them. Game over. You did the right thing by walking away. Because now you have better people coming in, better opportunities. This is a major level up, but you had to let someone go first. Okay, if it drains your spirit, it's already too expensive. They don't deserve your peace of mind. If they are living a very chaotic life, if they need drama just to feel alive, they're not your kind of person. They have a very immature mindset with the Five of Swords. Okay, you may not respect this person. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. What is your higher guidance for Pisces in regards to this reading? Let it be messy, and you are not too much. There's a major shift taking place in your life, and you are in the middle of this transition. Some of you go through a lot of transformation, a lot of change in your life, and you are in the process of leveling up again. You may be a person that constantly shifts, that constantly up levels, that constantly transforms. You may be always on the move here. And Spirit is saying it doesn't have to look clean, it doesn't have to be perfect. Let it be messy because you may have a lot on your plate. Things that you have to take care of, responsibilities, things that you're trying to invest into, new projects, new friendships, new connections coming into your life. There's a lot going on in your life at the same time. It's like having 200 tabs open on your phone or your laptop. That's what I'm getting here. It's like you're going back and forth between tabs here because there's just a lot on your plate. The Spirit is saying you are not too much, you just have a lot on your plate, and it requires a level of intensity, but also slowing down and tuning into stillness so that you don't do things from a place of urgency, so that you don't do things where you're just trying to rush to get as much done as you can, because that's where you can make mistakes. The people around you were fake. Some of the people around you were pretending, or they were lying about who they really are. They didn't want you to see them. But with the moon in the reverse, you saw right through them. You didn't necessarily want to expose them, it wasn't really about that, but you always knew that something was off. And because you walked away, now you're being rewarded with better people, better opportunities, a better environment. Okay? Emperor energy. This is someone that you actually respect. But you are going through a shift. You are going through a transition. Allow yourself to be helped at this time and don't have the expectation for things to be perfect, for things to be clear. You're meant to have fun with the process. What is your higher guidance for Pisces? Okay, you actually have two more. I'm being guided to take them. So let it be messy. You are not too much. And be louder than your doubt. What if it works? Spirit has a lot to say to you because you are transitioning and you may be asking for reassurance, confirmation, a sense of certainty. You may have a lot coming your way at the same time. Have positive expectations. Okay, what if it works? Don't allow doubt to slow you down or to derail your progress. Your belief should be the boldest voice. Self belief, confidence, inner voice, overcoming fear, mental strength, empowerment. Doubt will whisper, it will question, compare, second guess. That's its nature. But your belief must roar. You don't need to silence every doubt to move forward. You just need to make sure your faith in yourself speaks louder. This card is a reminder that self doubt isn't a stop sign, it's just background noise. You are allowed to move, speak, and rise anyway. Let your vision, not your fear, take the lead. Let the voice that says, I can, drown out the voice that says, what if I can't? You are your own amplifier. Turn yourself up. Guidance. If you're hesitating because your inner critic is loud, you are not alone. And that voice may sound convincing, but it isn't truth. It's habit. And it's often louder just before a breakthrough. This card invites you to shift the focus, feed the voice of belief until it becomes your default setting. You don't need to be completely confident to act. You just need to back yourself harder than the voice of fear ever could. Journaling prompts. What is doubt trying to protect me from? And is it actually helping? What would it sound like if my belief were louder than my fear? What has self belief helped me accomplish before? Action step. Write down one belief that supports your next bold step and say it every time doubt rises. Then take that step. Let your belief be the voice that leads the way. Affirmation. My belief in myself is louder than fear, stronger than doubt, and rooted in truth. Okay, this is the higher guidance coming in from Spirit. Let's go ahead and clarify the sun and then move over to the extended. For the ones of you that do resonate, the links are down below for the extended. Holy Spirit, clarify the sun. What does Pisces need to know about the sun? You have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, releasing any kind of overwhelm or overthinking. Two of Swords, making a decision to get out of any kind of limbo state. Tell me more. Pisces needs to know about the sun. King of Cups in the reverse, keeping your emotions in check. And we have the Six of Cups in the reverse, releasing old habits, old paradigms, old memories, letting that go so that you're making space for the new.